Hello, Steve White 89. Well, I'm continuing on with my gay movie marathon, and we're up to Oy Vey, My Son is Gay, with Leanne Kazan, I think her name is. She's been in everything. She's been around forever. Everybody loves her. She was in another gay film. She was the mother of a gay guy in The Unknown Cyclist. And she wasn't that sympathetic. I was a bit disappointed. I thought she would play a bigger, better character, and then she went and did this film. So it's like I guess she wasn't happy with that, so she did. She got this one. It's pretty good. It's got Ray Jay Rodriguez as the boyfriend of the son. I think the son is played by Saul Rubinek, I think his name is. Vincent Pasto, I think, is the father. Because I've got like a list of stars here, but it doesn't actually say what characters they actually are. Came out in 2009. It made a whole $89,000 at the box office, but it probably didn't have a wide release. It was pretty good. It was a little low budget, but it was good. The thing that surprised me was they spent a fair amount of time with the parents dealing with our son is gay and all that meant to them. And there's a scene where the mother drives the father to a gay bar and makes him go in the gay bar to like get over his sort of fear of gay people. And there's a scene where they're hooking up, and then there's a scene where there's like 3 scenes in a row with just the parents. I'm like, I think we needed to visit the kids for a second here, because I felt like, are they just going to switch over to now this is the parent story? So there was a couple little off things like that, but aside from that, it was actually pretty fun. Basically, there's a wedding coming up. The son promised that they would come out to the parents before that, and then that he would go to the wedding, and then he chickens out, and then he tries to get out of the wedding, and, of course, the boyfriend has a little bit of a mild tantrum, and he gives in, and he does take him to the wedding without them actually being told. He tries to tell the mother, but of course she talks over him and hangs up. So they show up, and they're like, where's this girl? Because one of his neighbours, I think it was a neighbour, or was it? No, it was a neighbour, not a housemate. A neighbour would visit his place to use the jacuzzi, and she was like Playpen, which I guess is a play on Playboy, a Playpen cover model. It's played by Carmen Electra, who still looks amazing for her age. That was 2009. She looked like 20. I didn't recognise her. They think that he's doing something with her, but he's not, of course, because she's a friend, and they're expecting her to show up, but instead it's Jay Rodriguez, as adorable as he is. And eventually they work it out, and then they struggle with it. They sort of make their peace, but they meet his relatives, and they don't get along because they are comfortable with their son's sexuality, and they are resenting these other parents who are not, sort of as accepting, or they're not sort of haven't adjusted. So there's a few scenes there between the parents, and eventually these guys spring on their parents that they're actually adopting a child, and they're actually the first couple in, I think, New York that is in the story who is gay couple is allowed to adopt a child, and there's a lot of drama about it and people protesting and stuff like that, and then they sort of have to get behind their sons because they're going through all this homophobic crap from these people. And there's a moderately violent scene where like the parents actually fight with some protesters and that, the dads, and overall it was a fun movie. It was a little bit all over the place, like you were with the kids and you're with the parents, and you're like, is this about the kids, is this about the parents? Then it wasn't quite as balanced and well structured as it could have been, but other than that I really enjoyed it. Elaine, whoever her name is, was great. Jay Rodriguez is cute. The other guy was sufficiently tortured. Carmen Electra was gorgeous. Everything else about it worked. There were a couple odd little characters that were interesting, but probably could have been a little bit more developed or better placed. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm glad I saw it. I saw the name is like, oh, this is going to be good. But yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you've seen the film, let me know what you think. If you haven't seen the film, I'd see it. There are a lot of gay films here that I'm watching that I know I'm never going to watch again. I'll keep them just in case I need them for some reference in future. But they're like a story. You sort of want to know the story, see people's experiences and that. But you don't watch them for entertainment's sake. whereas other ones you do, like Priscilla or oh, why am I drawing a blank? I'm putting together a list of my favourites, ones that I'm going to try and watch regularly because I did enjoy them. I want to remember which ones I really enjoyed versus the ones that were good and interesting, but either you already know what's going to happen, so you don't need to watch it again, because some of these films you're sort of just waiting to see what happens next, like a lot of films, and other ones you really just enjoy the characters and you can revisit them over and over again. So we'll see. But I've been talking about 5 minutes. I need to stop.